Alright guys, welcome back to the Quaking Punch. This is Mark. We are back with a deck profile Monday for you guys. Now, one of the feedback I heard from you last week is that you wanted to see some battles on Mondays, so we'll fit one in for you here. But first we'll talk about the deck. Now this week we're doing a pretty eccentric deck, but it's a lot of fun, I promise you. It's a Mega Manectric Ho-Oh EX. So first, your main attacker and star of the show is going to be Mega Manectric EX. For 2 energy, you get Turbo Bolt. It does 110 damage, and then you get to attach 2 basic energy cards from your discard pile to one of your bench Pokemon. So you could use it a variety of ways. You could use it for powering up a second Mega Manectric, or you could use it for powering up this guy here, Ho-Oh EX. For Grass, Water, and Electric, it does Elemental Feather, which is 130 damage, plus 30 to one of your benched Pokemon. With Muscle Band, it'll do 140 and 30. And then if you can hit the Lysander plays right, you can take 4 prize cards in a turn. It's not easy to do, but you can do it. Also, you have other things, too, to help you set up the 4 mechs. Oh, PTCGO's been touchy, guys. You got to click these cards at just the right spot or they won't pull up. You got the Max Elixir. Look at the top 6 cards of your deck and attach a basic energy card you find there to a basic Pokemon on your bench. So we'll be using that for is either to power up Manectrics, power up Ho-Ohs. And then for support, you got your 2 Shamans for setup. You have one Hoopa EX, sorry. Use it for Scoundrel Ring. When you play, you get to search your deck for up to 3 Pokemon EX, except for Hoopa, and then put them in your hand. It works really well in this deck because you have a lot of Ho-Ohs, Shamans, Manectrics, Mega Manectrics, things like that. You're gonna try to, get out. But you don't need the Hoopa. So if you want to build it without Hoopa, I won't be mad at you. Other cards we play in this deck, we have 2 Switch. Just to switch with, see what I mean? You click in one spot. Basically, just switch your active Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. Because, Ho-Oh and Manectric, not Manectric, Hoopa have high retreat costs. You really need this to be sure to actually pull off your switches. Because we don't play any double colorless for retreat, so you need it. Now, you can pay Ho-Oh's retreat cost if it's active and you have a Mega Manectric in back, because then you can just Turbo Bolt them back on. So you can do that. Other cards we play in the deck that really don't need any explanation: Trainer's Mail, Ultra Ball, VS Seeker, Battle Compressor. Battle Compressor is really just to get the energy in the discard and then attach them with Turbo Bolt. We do play an AZ, so that's our 3rd switching card, but it also helps if you have to pick up a Shaman and put it back down for more cards. 1 Judge, 4 Sycamore, 2 Lysander, 2 Rough Seas for healing. Let's see if we can pull this up here. What is going on? For some reason, the Rough Seas doesn't want to pull up. Sorry, guys. Basically, Rough Seas lets you heal 30 damage from any of your electric or water Pokemon. Fighting Fury Belt, also a great card. We're going to have to do it this way. Sorry, guys. TCGO's being really weird. It won't let you click on the cards and pull them up unless you're in this view. Basically, when you play Fighting Fury Belt, basic Pokemon gets 40 HP and 10 more damage. So really what we're going to be using that for is our Ho-Oh, giving it 220 HP, plus if it has the fire energy on it, you can heal 50 damage from it every turn. It makes Ho-Oh EX very bulky, very hard to knock out. And then we have 5 electric, 3 water, 3 grass, 2 fire. So that's the basis of the deck. It's a really simple deck, but it's... Alright, so we're going to hop on, and we're going to find an opponent to use our Manectric deck with. Let's see what we can find. The Irishman 29 is playing Water and Psychic, which I don't know what that could be, honestly. I don't know. We'll find out. But yes, we would like to go first. Ew. We have to play the Shaman because we could retreat it by discarding one of these energies. And the Hoopa is going to help us out with getting set up. What the heck? Some kind of weird Haunter deck? I don't know. Like, that's a downfall of TCGO. Like, the opponent level is not that high, honestly. Yes, we will draw the card. We are done. Okay, well, he's playing some kind of Trevenant deck, which is okay, I guess. Yeah, so we're going to take Manectric, Ho-Oh, because we can't, like, reasonably get down to a Shaman. Like, even if I discard 2 cards here, it's still, we're only Shamaning for, like, 1 or 2, so it's, like, it's not even worth it. But Smeargle might be worth it. Actually, we could Shaman for 3. Then we have full Shamans out, and, like, I don't know. I feel like Smeargle will be better for us. So we could get the second of Coke going. Because we're already going to have a bunch of grass in the discard, so, like, being able to swap those energy out will be nice. Looking for the switch, did not hit it. Let's take the Fighting Fury Belt. We got the Max Elixir. Electric Energy, we already have one on that Manectric, so we'll put one on the Hoopa, or the Ho-Oh. Trainer's Mail, looking for switch. We don't find it, but we got a Battle Compressor, I'll take it. I'm not really going to do anything with it yet. And we're just going to end. You know, we probably should have used it because Phantom's coming out, but I mean, we have enough energies hanging around to do damage with anyways, so it's not a huge deal. We're going to have to manually retreat our Shaman, though, which is annoying, but... Remoraid. Okay. No, come on, don't hit the hammer. He hit the hammer. Okay. Okay. Ugh, that's annoying. Well, there go our items. We have a Lysander, and, you know, I'm inclined to use it because I kind of, like... Yeah, I'd like to get Mega Manectric going. You know, we can easily do that by doing this. And then Mega Evolving. And I know we're gonna end our turn there, but I felt like that's like the best move we could have made there, just to ensure we got Mega Manectric set up. I would have liked to have used the Battle Compressor, but we were just like 1 card short, which is like kind of annoying. Oh, he just evolved that straight from hand, and then he's gonna is he gonna retreat? I don't think he would. Why would he? 2 Sycamores. What should we play? What do you think? Sycamore or Sycamore? Sycamore? Sycamore. Okay. Yeah, Sycamore. Alright, and then next turn, let's see. We have grass. And if we could attach the water, discard the water to retreat with the Shaman. 2 Mega Manectric, get our Evil Tall powered up, or get our Ho-Oh powered up, rather, sorry. And then we can be in a good spot from there. Yeah. So, that's what we're going to do. We're going to retreat, and we're going to swing for a knockout on Trevenant. Like, that's why, like, Mega Manectric, like, doesn't really care about Trevenant, because it just one-shots Trevenant pretty well. Do we have Electric on the Ho-Oh already? Yes, we do. Alright, so now our Ho-Oh's set up, and we have the fire in hand to kind of deal with it. We have our second Mega Manectric, which he's just... If he promotes the other Trevenant, it doesn't really matter. We can't play it, but if he keeps Remoraid active, then we can play it immediately, and then we can... Can we set it up? Yeah, we can immediately set that up, too, which would be nice. I mean, either way, we could have a Manectric set up and ready to go, just in case he decides to send up the Trev. Which he probably will, so that way he can Tree Slam, but then he's just going to get knocked out. Like, oh, here comes the Octillery. I'm like, if he's going to go Haunter just to confuse me, like, that's fine. We get free retreat. We can just retreat right to our Ho-Oh. Like, I don't get the auxiliaries though. Like, why not Shaman? Crushing Hammer. Like, yeah, that sucks, but we have outs to it, so it's not a huge deal. Like, we got the Smeargle, so, like, we'll just attach the grass energy or the fire energy or whatever energy we want. And then we can just retreat. Or we could just simply retreat right to our Ho-Oh. And then start trying to donk out that way. Like, that's 50 HP. That's 50 HP. Remember when Gaston used to only have 30 HP? That was nice, right? That's fine. We'll just swap out the grass for an electric energy. And then be ready to go. We'll take the knockout. Because, like, I really want items back. Like, really badly. We'll power up this next Manectric down here. So we have a Manectric ready to go, powered up. It's another fire. It's whatever. If he decides he wants to hit Ho-Oh for any damage, we can attach it and heal. But I think my opponent here is... We're applying too much offensive pressure. He could never really hit the brakes. If you could hit the brake in this matchup, you're in a much better spot. Because you could apply a lot of pressure to, like, my little puny bench Pokemon like Smeargle, or, you know, Shaman could get, you know, like 4-hit KO'd by Tree Slam or whatever it's called. But, not Tree Slam, Silent Fear. But it's always sitting there. So it's like, there's really, like, not a lot of good answers for me other than knocking it out, which I'll 2-hit KO it. But, like, if he gets another one going... I've taken one prize. He's taken, by that point, who knows how many prizes off the board. So, like, it's not, like, 100% in our matchup, this match. However, I'd say it's about a 50-50, honestly. Because, like, you could easily knock out just the Trevs and then get your items back. And then you 2-hit KO the brakes. Even with your Ho-Oh, you 2-hit KO the brakes and 1-hit KO the Trevs. But Trevenant's coming. But we're not going to get attacked this turn, so that's nice. I think we're out of Lysanders, aren't we? We're out of Lysanders, so we're not getting those back, but it's no big deal, honestly. So we're just going to start swinging for knockouts, and I don't really know what my opponent's plan is here. Where are we going to put this energy? I'm honestly going to put it on Ho-Oh in case he wants to, like, Lysander... Or Hoopa. Sorry. I'm going to put it on Hoopa in case he wants to, like, Lysander Hoopa. I could just manually attach the fire and then retreat. 19 cards in the deck. We're still really healthy there. 3 prizes left, which pretty much we're 3 attacks away from taking them. If he wants to evolve to Trev right now and then do whatever, I don't know what that is. Fine. Has he got Wally? No, he's got Sycamore. Honestly, if he plays Gengar could be bad here because he's putting damage counters on a lot of things that he can just start taking 1-hits on, but like, I don't know if it would be bad because we just have too much set up on the board for it to really matter, but it would be annoying, that's for sure. This has to be his last Trev. Yep, he doesn't have any more Trevs, so he's pretty much toast. So we get to play our Mega Manectric. We get to play, finally, all of these item cards that we wanted to play. I don't need any of those. That's fine. We'll take this Trainer's Mail. I'm just really looking for, like, a Rough Seas. That's fine. Alright, he's going to scoop. But, you know, that's pretty much what you'll see with the deck here. I mean, our opponent really didn't put up too much pressure, so we didn't have to switch. But you saw how we got it set up and what we did with it from there. You know, hopefully we can find, like, more competitive matches for you in the following weeks. That would be really, 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 really nice. But unless we can find those, kind of stuck with what we have. you know, at least you saw the deck, you saw how it worked and how it's set up and how it's played. From there, you know, you can make modifications to it. If there's any modifications you guys have for the deck, please let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to leave the thumbs up and a comment on what you guys liked and didn't like about the videos or the series. Also, decks you guys want to see from me, please let me know what decks you want to see from me. I always will take your suggestions into account, and I will try my best to make them happen. Zach, I'm not playing Mega Rayquaza. Alright, guys, well, thanks for hanging out with